background has really been in venture and private equity doing startup companies. My last company was a radiology outsourcing company for university medical schools. We built outpatient imaging centers for those university med schools, founded about the time that MRI was coming to the marketplace, and which was, believe it or not, right at the same time there were large cuts to graduate medical school education by the federal government. So there was a need to be able to access MRI, PET, CT, the high-tech imaging equipment. At the same time, there's a great loss of capital. So an opportunity existed. We did build that company. We ended up building 123 imaging centers, and I learned radiology from the best of the best. The chairman of radiology departments of medical schools who were passionate about safety and quality and were born teachers. And when you're around that all the time, you can't help but listen. So I had an opportunity to learn a lot about radiology. I ended up becoming a heavy spokesman in the radiology industry on healthcare economics in the government, also at RSNA, at ACR, and other societies. And people ask me, gosh, you've never been in radiology. Why you? And I think it was easy because when I came into radiology, a lot of things were changing. The DRG was new, and I actually had to learn. And so learning at that time was easier than having to unlearn a whole lot of things and then turn into somebody else. So, and I loved radiology, the fact that it's early in the episode of care, the fact that we can get the diagnosis right, we can get the therapy right, the hospitalization right, the medication right, surgery right. The only thing I didn't like was the way we looked at managing our costs, the federal government, state governments, and insurance companies. It's not a x-ray machine anymore, a simple x-ray machine that you plug in and take a look at your toes or your broken arm. We're talking about complex, high-tech imaging equipment that do many, many things that take a tremendous amount of expertise. So I think in the future, we're going to see qualified, safe equipment in the hands of experts with licenses. We're going to see the general public protected. We won't see people walking down the halls and getting radiation from an unshielded piece of equipment in the future.